That's true. It is impossible your ladyship should be more.
You're in the very blossom of your age. Lord, sirs, now you do me too much honor. Yet I not had some cares in the world, and the truth on't is been married somewhat against my will. I might have looked much better, but 'tis no matter for that. I'm disposed of.
This is to let us know she does not care for her husband.
She means to trust one or both of us. Yet I confess Sir Nicholas is a fine, solitary, philosophical person, but my nature more affects the vigorous gaiety and jollity of youth than the fruitless speculations of age. Those fitter for your youth and blood. But may we not have the honor we were promised of seeing Sir Nicholas? The truth and is, he is within but upon some private business, but nothing shall be reserved from such accomplished persons as you are. The truth and is, he's learning to swim. Is there any water hereabouts, madam? He does not learn to swim in the water, sir.
Not in the water, manner? Where, how then?
In his laboratory, a spacious room where all the instruments and fine works are. Why, he has a swimming master comes to him.
A swimming master? This is beyond all precedent. He is the most curious coxcomb breathing.
He has a frog in a bowl of water, tied with pack thread by the loins, which pack thread Sir Nicholas holds in his teeth. Lying upon his belly on a table, as the frog strikes, he strikes, and his swimming master stands by to tell him when he does well or ill. This is the rarest fop that was ever heard of.
Few virtuosos can arrive to this pitch, madam. This is the most curious invention I have ever heard of.
Alas, he has many such. He is a rare mechanic philosopher. The college indeed refused him. They envied him. Were it not possible to have the favor of seeing this experiment? I cannot deny anything to such persons. I'll introduce you.
Ah, well struck, Sir Nicholas. That was admirable. That was a well swum, as any man in England can. Observe the frog. Draw up your arms a little nearer, and then thrust them out strongly. Gather up your legs a little more. So, very well. Incomparable.
Let's not interrupt them, madam, yet. But observe a little this great curiosity.
'Tis a noble invention. 'Tis a thing the college never thought of.
Let me rest a little to respire. So, it is wonderful, my noble friend, to observe the agility of this pretty animal, which, notwithstanding, I impede its motion by the detention of this film or thread within my teeth, which makes a ligature about its loin, and though by many sudden stops I cause the animal sometimes to sink or emerge, yet with indefatigable activity it rises and keeps almost its whole body upon the magnificent superficies or surface of this humid element.
True, noble sir, nor do I doubt but your genius will make your art equal if not exceed nature, nor will this or any other frog upon the face of the earth outswim you.
Nay, I doubt not, sir. In a very little time to become amphibious. A man by art may appropriate any element to himself. You know a great many virtuosos that can fly, but I am so much advanced in the art of flying that I can already outfly the ponderous animal called a bustard. Nor should any ground in England catch me in the calmest day before I get upon my wings. Nay, I doubt not, but in a little time, to improve the art so far, it will be as common to buy a pair of wings to fly to the world in the moon as to buy a pair of roxburghs to ride into Sussex with.
Nay, doubtless, sir, if you proceed in those swift graduations you have hitherto prospered in, there will be no difficulty in the noble enterprise, which is devoutly to be effagitated by the all-ingenious persons, since the intelligence which that lunary world would be of infinite advantage to us in the improvement of our politics.
Right, For the moon being domina humidiorum, to wit the governess of moist bodies, has no doubt the superior government of all islands. And its influence is the cause of so many of us are delirious and lunatic in this. But having sufficiently refrigerated my lungs by way of respiration, I will return to my swimming.
Admirably well struck. Rarely swum. He shall swim with any man in Europe. Hold, Sir Nicholas. Here are those noble gentlemen and philosophers whom I invited to kiss your hands. And I am not a little profound of the honor of being the grateful and happy instrument of the necessitude and familiar communication which is like to intervene between such excellent virtuosos.
We are, Sir Nicholas, and your most humble servants.
We shall think ourselves much honored with the knowledge of such a celebrated virtuoso.
You're right welcome to my poor laboratory. And if in aught I can serve you in the way of science, my nature is diffusive, and I should be glad of communicating with such eminent virtuosos as I am led to know you are.
We pretended nothing more than to be your humble admirers.
And all the ingenious world are proud of Sir Nicholas for his physico-mechanical excellencies.
I confess I have some felicity that way. But whereas excelling in physico-mechanical investigations as you in tropical rhetorical flourishes, I would yield to none.
How the asses claw one another.
We are both your admirers, but of all the quaint inventions, none ever came near this of swimming.
Truly, I opine it to be the most compendious method that in a fortnight's prosecution has advanced him to be the best swimmer of Europe. Nay, it were possible to swim with any fish of his inches.
Have you ever tried in the water, sir?
No, sir, but I swim most exclusively on land. Do you intend to practice in the water, sir? Never, sir. I hate the water. I never come up underwater, sir.
Then there will be no use of swimming.
I content myself with the speculative part of swimming. I care not for the practice. I seldom bring anything to use. This is not my way. Knowledge is my ultimate end. You have reason, sir. Knowledge is like virtue, its own reward.
Well, to study for use is base and mercenary, below the serene and quiet temper of a sedate philosopher.
You have hit it right, sir. I never studied anything for use, but physic, which I administer to poor people. You shall see my method.
Sir, I beseech you, what new curiosities have you found in physic?
Why, I have found out the use of respiration, or breathing, which is the motion of the thorax, the lungs, whereby the air is impelled by the nose, mouth, and windpipe into the lungs, and hence expelled farther to liberate the blood by refrigerating it and separating its fuliginous stream. What a secret the rogue has found out.